Okay, the objective of this video is, for instance, you have a char letter, right? And let's say it has uppercase G for George. And there might be situations where your objective is this letter a digit? You might ask, is it a alphabet? Is the letter a space? A punctuation character. Punctuations is anything like, tilde, you name it, right? Underscore, lowercase, backspace, whatever you have. You might ask, what kind of letter, what kind of character is this ch? You may have to write a program to check, right? Previously, we might have written a program to check what kind of letter is this. Is it alphanumeric? Alphanumeric is A to Z, lowercase a to Z, letters 0 to 9. Sometimes you might even ask what kind of, is it a hexadecimal? Hexadecimal is what? Hexadecimal is 0 to 9 and A to F or uppercase A to F. This is hexadecimal, right? Alphanumeric. Punctuation. So space of, so these are the questions you might have, and you don't want to write programs, right? So you might use library functions or system functions. We generally call library functions. So if you want to know how to use them, okay, it's all listed in this ctype.h. Alright, if we go here, ctype.h, we're going to write a function. Let's say pretend we have char equal like that, right? So you want to know, is it a lowercase letter? How do you find that out? You say if is lowercase and you pass the ch. Okay, if it is true, printf character c is a lowercase letter. Okay, so in order to, I'll give some, alright, so let me, okay, else character is not a lowercase letter. Okay, very simple, right? So you might ask me, the next question is, how do we know the definition of this function? The best way for that is man is lower. Alright, see here, library is ctype.h and description, Oh, usage. If you see usage here is lower. Okay, 1 second. This is little. Okay, now let's do that. Come on. 1 second. Let me make it bigger. Okay. Okay, here. Int is the return type is lower and is asking for int type, right? That's all it is. An int function tests for any lowercase letter. The value of the argument must be representable as an unsigned char. It's an unsigned char, okay? So let's go back. Return values. The is lower function returns 0 if the character test false. Look here. And returns non-zero if the character set is true, okay? It's very key. If you go back here and add it to the function here is lower, okay? That's what it is, does. And I'm not going to go over this each and every function, but I'm just going to explain the different functions for you, okay? So now go back here and compile it. Oh, okay. So this is a problem here. Okay, we have a couple of problems. So let's figure it out. Here, this has to be integer. All right. And we put characters %c, but there is no variable here. So I need to put ch. All right. So if the char ch variable contains a lowercase letter, this will return true. Returns true, right? If ch, that's fine. Okay, let's compile this again. Char c, which is uppercase, is not a lowercase letter. You see that? So that proves one. Let's expand this program, and instead of calling, oh, let's make it bigger, and I will now make it is upper. Okay. So this is upper will check if the variable is contains a uppercase or lowercase. Okay, is a uppercase letter. Okay, so let's go back and do this again. Compile it. You see that first function it says it's not a lowercase letter. The second time we called it says c is a lower uppercase letter. So this is the way you call these various functions. All right, let's take one more example here. Okay, alphanumeric character. If you pass a char variable, and this will check if it is alphanumeric. Okay, how do we do that? The function for that is, I'll show you here. Copy phi alphanumeric. Let's say I give a char, say 9. The function is called is AL alphanumeric. Let's check it out. Man is all num. No, okay, is okay. Is AL num, alphanumeric character set. Okay, the usage is all identical. If you see it, integer C is passed and the return type is integer. So if you go back here, I'm passing a letter 9. Okay, it's going to check if it is a alphanumeric or not. Okay, now let's go back here. Nine is an alphanumeric character. Okay, alphanumeric character is a character that contains, if you go back to the PowerPoint, sometimes takes a lot of time here. Okay, oh, there it is. Oh, it's so slow. Alphanumeric character is A to Z, lowercase a to z, and letters 0 to 9, numbers, digits 0 to 9. So if you go back here, now let's make it alphanumeric character. Let's make it phi cc. So let's make the char, let's say a open parenthesis. Okay, compile it. Number parenthesis is character, parenthesis is not alphanumeric character. So this is the way you test each and every character. How about digits? There's also a function for digit. Oops. Let's say I say 9 is digit. Okay, it's not a digit. So I'm going to send number 9. All right, let's also do let's say uppercase letter A. So we're testing number 9 and number A. Okay, letter A. If you do it, number 9 is a digit, letter A is not a digit. See that? So this is the way you you call these functions. There is also hexadecimal. What a wrong file is it? Okay, here. Phi is x digit, hexadecimal digit. To test if a character value is hexadecimal, you try x is x digit. Okay, that's very kind of confusing. So is a hexadecimal digit, is not hexadecimal. Let's say G is not hexadecimal digit, right? If we go back here, test our hexadecimal 0 to 9, A to F, lowercase a to F. Okay, for instance, we go back here, hexadecimal is, oh, here, there it is. This has to be, the letters has to be one of these characters. So that function is kind of cryptic, is X digit. They shortened it. Okay, so I'm wrapping up with this. All right, and if you, G is not hexadecimal digit. Okay, so just to revise everything what we have done so far, this video just talks about some basic character sets, types of character sets, and we wrote program in almost in each category. Okay, uh, is alpha, for example, here, if you go back here, if I want to run okay, phi, I'll upload this program. Let's say lowercase c is alpha. Is it an alpha? Alpha means alpha, just alphabet. Okay, alphabet is not an alphabet. Okay, I write one more to make it, let's say, letters 7. So I'm taking 2 examples in for each category, for each function. Numbers, letter C is alphabet, number 7 is not an alphabet. So we have taken example in each category, and we showed we wrote a program and we tested each and every case. Okay, so go back to the PowerPoint. So these are the different functions you have. Here, so there's another function called to upper to lower. Okay, what is that? It converts any lowercase letters to uppercase, and any lower, this to lower is any lowercase to uppercase. Okay, for example, okay, here if I just erase a portion of it, let's say here, if you pass letter A to upper function, it converts that to uppercase A. If you pass a uppercase letter to lower, it converts into lowercase a. That is a very simple function, but if you see here, the return type will be a, what kind of type it is. So if you go back here, man to upper, you pass integer, it gets integer, it returns integer. Okay, very cool. So if you go back to the function, I think a wrong file. All right, ch equal to lowercase letter, so we say equal to upper. I'm going to pass the same All right. %C we converted to lower uppercase. That's all it is. To upper function. Okay, let's try that. See, you pass a lowercase, it converted to uppercase. Very simple. And if you can also pass it's okay. Okay, that's fine. So far we have seen all the functions to convert characters or to test character types, right? So we done all that. So that concludes functions about converting character types or testing character types. Okay, thank you.